Hope for the Future gets relaunch on Monday's B&B Spoilers. Say Brooke Logan is one proud mama. The Bold and the Beautiful. Monday, October 27th Spoilers. Brooke beams with pride as Hope's Hope for the Future relaunches. Liam's big proposal rocks the day. And Sheila explodes over Deacon's secret therapy with Taylor. A fresh start for Hope Logan and her vision. Hope for the Future reborn. Monday's The Bold and the Beautiful episode will shimmer with optimism, and not just from the glitz of Forrester Creations' fashion empire. The spotlight shines directly on Hope Logan, Annika Noel, whose Hope for the Future line is officially relaunching after months of professional turbulence, personal heartbreak, and self-discovery. It's been a long road for Hope, once defined by her relationships with Liam Spencer, Thomas Forrester, and even her mother's towering legacy. She's now reclaiming her career and identity on her own terms. After everything that's happened, the relaunch of Hope for the Future feels symbolic. A renewal not only for her brand, but for Hope herself. In Monday's episode, Hope and Brooke Logan Forrester, Catherine Kelly Lang, celebrate the relaunch together at Forrester Creations. The mother-daughter duo radiates joy, a welcome shift after months of emotional strain. Brooke beams as she witnesses her daughter finally reclaiming her creative power, demonstrating that she transcends her romantic dramas. This relaunch isn't just about fashion. It's about transformation, self-trust, and a woman rebuilding her place in a world that once underestimated her. Brooke Logan, the ultimate cheerleader and proud mother. No one could be prouder of Hope than Brooke. The two have had their share of clashes, especially when Brooke's romantic entanglements or old rivalries with Taylor Hayes threatened to overshadow Hope's life. But through it all, their bond has endured. Brooke knows the weight her daughter carries. Growing up as Brooke's daughter at Forrester Creations has never been easy. Every move Hope makes is scrutinized, often compared to her mother's infamous romantic history or professional triumphs. But Monday's scenes promise something different. Brooke stepping back to simply celebrate Hope without agenda, rivalry, or advice. The spoilers hint that Brooke expresses genuine awe at Hope's resilience, telling her how proud she is of the woman she's become. After all, Hope's been through a lot in recent months: a painful split from Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, lingering confusion over her feelings for Liam, and the endless pressure to prove herself at Forrester. Yet she stayed grounded and channeled that energy into her work. Brooke and Hope's shared smiles and quiet moments of triumph make this episode one of those rare, heartwarming pauses in the B&B universe. A breather before the next emotional storm. The relaunch. Hope's new vision, new collaborations, and a new era. Professionally, Hope for the Future has always been Hope's baby. A reflection of her core beliefs about ethical fashion, empowerment, and optimism. But after several creative stalls and business missteps, Hope has reinvented the line with a modern twist. She's been working with perfumer Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, on a new fragrance to accompany the relaunch, a bold scent infused with cardamom and citrus notes, meant to capture both strength and serenity. The inclusion of a signature perfume shows how Hope's creative ambitions are expanding. She's no longer playing it safe. This new version of Hope for the Future aims to position her not just as a designer, but as a brand visionary, a leader who can stand toe-to-toe with Ridge Forrester and Steffi Finnegan in the business arena. Monday's episode will spotlight her confidence, her designs, and the pride in her eyes as the press and Forrester team applaud her renewed success. In short, Hope is stepping into her power, and Brooke couldn't be happier watching it unfold. Liam Spencer's heartfelt confession, the proposal everyone's been waiting for. Of course, no B&B episode would be complete without a dose of romantic chaos, and Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, is about to provide it. After a week of soul-searching, family nudging, and emotional breakthroughs, Liam finally decides to stop waiting and take action. Monday's spoilers confirm that Liam shares his true feelings with Hope, which can only mean one thing. He's proposing again. It's the moment longtime fans have anticipated, a culmination of years of back and forth, heartbreak, and missed chances. Liam has finally realized that Hope and their daughter Beth are his everything. His brush with mortality recently jolted him into clarity, and with everyone from Bill Spencer, Don Diamant, to Brooke Logan and Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, encouraging him to fight for his family, Liam is done hesitating. His proposal reportedly comes straight from the heart. There's no grand spectacle, no manipulation. Just a man speaking his truth to the woman he's never stopped loving. He tells Hope she's the center of his world and that he wants to spend forever proving it. Hope, still wounded from past betrayals but visibly moved, listens with tears in her eyes. Last week, she admitted to Brooke that she still loves Liam, even if she's terrified of being hurt again. Therefore, it's not surprising that Hope looks elated when Liam finally proposes and presents the ring. If the spoilers are accurate, Hope's response will undoubtedly be affirmative, igniting a tumultuous range of emotions for the remainder of the week. Their reunion could bring joy to Beth, delight to Brooke, and a flood of tension for everyone else. Especially Steffi, who knows better than anyone that Liam's romantic promises often come with complications. Sheila Carter's jealous rage. Deacon's secret therapy with Taylor blows up. Meanwhile, across town, another relationship takes a dangerous hit. One that could turn explosive fast. Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, learns that Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, her lover and sometimes co-conspirator, has been attending therapy sessions with none other than Dr. Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig. And the news sends her into a jealous fury. From the start, Sheila's been wary of Deacon's therapy, not because she disapproves of self-improvement, but because she doesn't trust anyone, least of all Taylor. Her instincts, as twisted as they often are, weren't wrong. Deacon's sessions with Taylor have become emotionally charged. Their conversations turned intimate, and their connection blurred the line between professional and personal. In fact, Deacon and Taylor nearly kissed last week, an almost moment that clearly shook them both. Deacon has even confessed to his son Deke, Harrison Cohn, that he feels addicted to Taylor's presence and that she makes him feel seen in a way Sheila never has. Therefore, Sheila's reaction will be explosive when she discovers on Monday that Deacon has been attending therapy sessions with Taylor all along. Spoilers say she confronts Deacon in one of her classic fiery scenes. Hurt, frustrated, and dangerously unstable. For Sheila, it's not just about jealousy, it's about control. She built her entire world around Deacon's loyalty, and now she feels betrayed. This revelation could fracture what little peace they've managed to build. If Sheila believes Deacon is emotionally straying, she might retaliate, and history tells us that when Sheila feels threatened, people get hurt. A day of highs and lows, success, love, and jealousy collide. Monday's bold and the beautiful episode balances sweetness and chaos in classic soap fashion. On one side, there's Hope and Brooke, two women basking in the glow of accomplishment and shared pride. On the other, there's Liam's emotional plea for love, a reminder that even the happiest relaunches come with personal stakes. And then, lurking beneath it all, is Sheila, the storm cloud over Deacon's fragile redemption arc, ready to rain destruction the moment her trust is tested. This convergence of storylines captures B&B's timeless rhythm, love and ambition flourishing under the constant threat of jealousy and secrets. Every victory carries a cost, and each fresh start bears the risk of undoing old patterns. Final thoughts. A day of celebration and reckoning. Monday, October 27th, will mark a turning point for multiple characters. A Hope Logan reclaims her power and professional identity with the hope for the future relaunch, a personal triumph years in the making. Brooke Logan gets to play her favorite role, proud mother, watching her daughter succeed without interference. A Liam Spencer boldly chooses love over fear by proposing to Hope once more. Sheila Carter, in contrast, faces the unraveling of her own fragile world as jealousy and betrayal consume her. The episode's underlying theme is renewal, how every ending, every misstep, can become a fresh start if courage surpasses fear. The bold and the beautiful proves once again why it thrives in the glimmer of the Forrester showroom lights and the quiet promise of new beginnings. It's not just about who loves whom, but who dares to begin again after the fall. Feel free to share any video requests in the comments. I'll try to make a video about it. Stay connected with the Glammed Rebel for all the latest updates, spoilers, and deep dive recaps. See you in the next video. Stay safe and healthy. May God keep you safe. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell button for daily updates.